Welcome to the Parks, Recreation, and Tourism program at the University of Vermont. We're a program in the Rubenstein School of Environment and Natural Resources. And while you might think it's a bit unusual to have a Parks, Recreation, and Tourism program in a School of Environment, this is really what makes us different from other programs around the country. There are programs in Parks, Recreation, and Tourism that are in business colleges. There are some that are in health and physical education colleges. But we're in the natural resources programs, and our focus is on people, resources, and sustainability. What we're interested in is the ways that people give meaning to their lives through engagement with outdoor resources, heritage resources, and cultural resources. And we do this well through this multidisciplinary Parks, Recreation, and Tourism program. By the way, this is me. I'm Patricia Storkowski. I'm the program chair in PRT, and I'm a professor in the Rubenstein School. We have two concentrations in the program. One focused on tourism planning and management, and the other on outdoor recreation leadership and education. Within each of those concentrations, we provide basic knowledge across the social science, humanities, and natural sciences, and then we combine that foundational knowledge with professional training in areas that relate to tourism and outdoor recreation planning and leadership. So students are learning how to design, how to deliver high quality recreation and tourism programs. And with this, they become quite competitive in the job market. Even though Vermont is our home laboratory, we also study regional, national, and international examples as well. So from the classroom to the outdoors, we have students engaged in projects and learning on the UVM campus, in the city of Burlington, at the Echo Center for Lake Champlain Research, looking out from the top of Mount Philo across the landscapes of Vermont, Lake Champlain, and New York, over into the Adirondacks. And even students will work on issues related, they'll study and they'll work on issues related to national parks and international parks and heritage areas, like this one in France, here in China. And students will even do study abroad programs. One of the notable study abroad programs of the Rubenstein School actually occurs here at this place in Costa Rica, where students go for an entire semester and take a series of courses related to environment, natural resources, parks, tourism, and so on. Here's what students learn about in these courses. All of these topics will show up in one or more courses in the program, and it allows students to get a really broad-based education in parks, recreation, and tourism, broad-based but specific enough so that they have gained some skills that can be put to good use in the future. So one of the most important courses we have is PRT 191, the internship. And students do all sorts of activities for their internship. It's really a course that they can take based on their strongest interest. We've had students in local government settings, in working in private business settings, in travel companies, and in all sorts of opportunities, even worldwide. For example, we had a student do an internship for Red Bull. Red Bull is an Austrian company, and here they were marketing and doing work for them in Vermont. So we have lots of options. Students do this internship in the junior and senior year, and so it gives them a chance to think about what they'd like to do. Often these internships turn into jobs for students after they've graduated. One other thing should be mentioned that students who are pursuing degrees in other fields and other colleges around campus can also take a minor in PRT. It will take 15 credits, and quite frequently they can use those credits as electives in their major while they fulfilled the minor credits from PRT. There's also another minor on campus that's really well liked by students. This is a minor in sports management, and the program here is a collaboration of 4 colleges. Students take 3 core courses, one of which is in the PRT program, and then they take 3 other courses that are in the categories below: sports management and marketing, communications, and entrepreneurship. And the students come from all over campus to take this minor, and it's for good reason that this is so popular, because sports are big business in both public and private settings, and students are interested in the kinds of opportunities that being in sports will provide. Here's a little bit about a couple of favorite classes according to students, and we like to teach them as well. The first one is Ski Area Management, PRT 157. Students return to campus a week early in January, and then they spend a week on the mountain, and they spend the rest of the semester back in the classroom. But during that week on the mountain, they're learning from professionals who are engaged in the work of management and operations at the ski area. And they do classroom learning as well as getting a chance to do some skiing as part of that course. So that's a really popular course, and one of the few in the country. So we're really proud of that one. A second course, PRT 96, Parks and Protected Areas, looks at the study of parks and other protected areas in the United States and also around the world, looking at not only the history of these, but also challenges that come from visitors' use of these notable scenic places, and at the qualities of the environment that are affected by visitor participation at parks and protected areas. So that's another of our favorite classes. And a third one is PRT 255, which has to do with environmental, historic, and cultural interpretation. In this class, we ask how managers communicate effectively with visitors who go to recreation parks and tourism places. And we often in this class do projects for a local agency or business. In this case, the picture you're looking at here, in this case, the project was for the Morgan Horse Farm down in Weybridge, Vermont, and students created these poster boards and some booklets and brochures for providing information for visitor services at the Morgan Horse Farm. It's a very nice collaboration, and we have really enjoyed that process as well. So, okay, you make it through the program and you get to graduation, and now what happens? Well, first of all, we have, maybe not this year due to the virus, but in almost every year, we have a very nice graduation ceremony. And then the question is, what kind of job are you going to get? So here's where students work. Our graduates are employed all over the world, from local to state to national and international recreation and tourism places. They work in public and private settings, and they do all sorts of jobs, working their way up in operations or taking managerial positions or managerial training positions. They work to manage programming in parks settings and tourism settings, and they do all sorts of organizational work and hands-on work in all the settings listed here and many others. So no matter where you go, you can probably find our PRT graduates somewhere. So come join us at UVM. It's a place we really enjoy for all sorts of reasons, not only the setting of Vermont, but the Rubenstein School is a great place to be. And Parks, Recreation, and Tourism is an opportunity to improve your life, inspire others, and change the world. Thanks for listening, and hope to see you here someday at UVM.